Thokozani, Thokozani, Thokozani Gogo Nabumkulu, Thokozani Gogo Malanzala TV family, Thokozani to everyone who is currently viewing and watching this video. We are very honored by your presence today. Thank you very much for being here with us. Please do tune in until the very end and do subscribe and do click the notice button. And to every one of our subscribers, welcome back, beautiful people. Welcome back. So today I'd like to discuss this particular topic. This topic is ways in which ancestors contact us, right? So the ways in which our ancestors contact us. The reasons why your ancestors reach out to you or communicate to you is because they care to share and deliver certain messages to help us, to guide us, to warn us, to show us, the things that we need help with in our daily lives, right? That could be from love, that could be from family, that could be from work, that could be anything. Ancestors can communicate about anything, right? So don't think that there are certain things that you're doing that your ancestors cannot see. No, they can see you. Question is, what do you do with the communication they give back to you as feedback for that in which you're up to? Communicating with your ancestors, it's very, very important. Being fearful won't help you. Being scared won't help you. Trying to avoid it won't help you. Ignoring it won't help you. So it is rather better to learn the correct way of how to communicate with your ancestors than not communicating with them at all, right? So, the reason why they then therefore reach out is that they don't want us to fall victim to certain things that will lead them into turning their backs on us, or not even listening to what we need to say, or not even helping us, or not even protecting us, and otherwise, right? So they contact you because you are their child, you are their DNA, you are the most inclined or aligned amongst your bloodline, right? So that is why then they will therefore come to you and tell you and show you and warn you and plead with you and wait for you and all these other things that they do just for us. And we need to start acknowledging, guys, the things that our ancestors are doing for us, né? So number one, your ancestors can come to you through dreams, or they can come to you through visions, right? Sometimes when you dream, there's some people who have hectic dreams, but anyway, they just show you a situation or a face or someone, whether is it something that happened at work, whether is it something that's happening to you currently, and so forth. So they'll come and show you so they will come and show you in the different dreams, in the different visions, what they want you to do, what they don't want you to do, what you should be careful of, and so forth and so forth. Also, they can come through, they can contact you by meeting people who then therefore cross your path, right? Some people have actually experienced this where they're just walking on the road and maybe they bump into somebody they don't know, or a GOGO they don't know, or Itwasa that they don't know, and they then therefore greet them, or they speak to them, or and things like that. So that is also, your ancestors can come through others in the physical form, because there are some people who genuinely ignore their dreams. There are people who ignore the warnings and the messages that they get in their dreams. So idlozi sends them there for, fine, here's a physical human being. Are you telling me what you saw in your dream and what this person is saying is what you are going to still ignore even after all those efforts? Another way they can come through you is through deep thoughts. Sometimes you'd find yourself wandering off into space, not thinking about nothing. Your mind is completely blank, but you're in very, very deep thoughts, you know. That is when now your creativity and your intuition is coming into play, right? Another way they can come to you is through mood changes, right? You'd find ukuthi here you are, you're super excited, hey, excited. Less than 30 minutes to an hour, sour. Bruh, what happened? We were all excited together, and now you are just down. And even if you were to be like, no, nothing is wrong, I'm actually fine, but your physical features are not giving us I am fine. Now, you yourself at that point in time probably don't know what is happening, why is it happening, what changed. And trust me, you can feel the difference. You can feel that, okay, something has changed. I'm not feeling as excited or as happy or as what. What has then therefore caused that change? So again, it would go back to amadlozi ahamba nawe. Kuyadependa ngabo ukuthi bebanjani. If they were happy people, they'll forever be happy. But if there was that one, they knew how to switch up the whole thing and turn it upside down. It's one of those, right? Again, amadlozi can come through to you and communicate to you through sound, right? So sometimes you'll find yourself sitting and then you'll be like, I can hear this drum, or I can hear this, or I can hear that, and I can hear that. And they are all making, whether is it a song, whether is it an instruction, whether is it, So some people definitely do hear through sounds, voices, and so forth and so forth, right? Another way they can come to you is through very extreme coldness, right? So you'll find, and this one used to happen to me a lot. It would be hot. It would be nice. It would be sunny outside. It will be shining. It will be clouds. It will be the sky. Everybody's communicating. The combos are all there. Then, all of a sudden, I'm cold. Like, I'm freezing cold. Vibes. Extreme, like to a point where my feet would even turn blue. That's how extreme my coldness was. And after I would listen, only after maybe like an hour, saying clearly, saying gahle, I would naturally, then my body would start coming back. I'd start to feel a bit of warmth and. But it's painful, look, Godola, guys. Being cold is no joke. There's a difference between winter and then you get dressed and then you still feel the breezing, but there's a difference now, ma ugodola. It's serious. Anywho, another one, it's also waking up at odd hours. Now, for many people, odd hours are many different things. Some people, odd hours are midnight. Some people, odd hours are 1 o'clock. Some people, odd hours are 6 o'clock. Some people, odd hours are 4 o'clock. Some people is 3 o'clock. Some people. So everybody has their own, or what they consider as an odd hour for them in their lives. If you're a person who sleeps at 8 or at 9 or at 7, but then you find yourself 3 o'clock, I'm awake. Okay, 5 o'clock now, I'm still awake in that same breath. Midnight. Now I have no sleep, and I just slept now at 9. You will sleep again after 4. So odd hours. Some people, their odd hours are very odd. They are intensely odd. So that is something to be aware of. Another way amadlozi can come and talk to us and deliver messages to us, it's through haphazard experiences. What is a haphazard experience? A haphazard experience, it is something that happens instantly out of nowhere. Oh, sinning, your tire bursts. And then you find that after you've changed your tire, after you've fixed your tire, 30 minutes later, when now you're driving off with your spare tire, you see an accident where you were headed. You'll hear him, who died, how many people died, what, you're alive, what saved your life. Had it not been for that tire, would you be alive? So amadlozi, they come in their own way. They come and communicate with us in different ways. I remember one time I was driving home, right? Me driving home, it was drizzling. Fine, it's drizzling. The wiper. Just before now the rain got extreme. I think maybe 5 minutes out. Oh, my one wiper flies off. How? So now, of course, what happened? I stop. I stop. I couldn't see the wiper, so then I changed the wiper and brought it to the driver's side, and fine, moved right along. But when I got into that rain, there was no way I would have been able to stop. There was no place to even stop. Well, Chrissy. So those are just some of the things that can happen. And when they do, you need to avail yourself to at least listen to what amadlozi are saying, to what amadlozi want. Because for me, I look at it as I thank them for protecting me, because had that wiper flown off at the extreme rate of that rain, not on that road, there was no survival on that road. Last but not least, amadlozi can come to you through nature, through animals, through nature, through water, through nature, through your spirit animals, through nature. So you trying to stay away from nature when you've had your certain directions and you've had your certain words, find out, understand what your dreams mean. Pray for your dreams, nurture your dreams, understand what they mean so that you can do the right thing. Not just do anything because people are doing, but you genuinely doing the right thing. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you. Please look out for the ways in which your ancestors talk to you. Look out for how they communicate to you. Try and really honestly dissect what they're saying to you. Because you ignoring what you are seeing, what you are hearing, what you are feeling, it's only causing you to get sick. And that is why most people will then therefore end up on the antidepressants, body depression, body anxiety, You'll be on all these different medications just on the simple basis of the fact that you are ignoring that in which you are being shown. Because what you're being shown can be there to protect you, it can be there to help you, it can be there to guide you. Because tina asazi, you can be sure, hey, no, tonight I'm going out, I'm going where. Ha, irendumba, decline the whole day. You won't go. You only hear stories. Eh, mamang, what happened? Eh, mamang ba moetsang, mamang ba motshwara, eh, mamang, hwa etsahalang, hey, mama. Simply because we are ignoring the things that we are being shown. We are ignoring the communication that our ancestors are trying to develop with us. Just like any child, and you say, don't do that. They are not here in the physical to come and tell you, don't do that. But at least they can still communicate to you and say, where you're going is not it. So sometimes when your plans don't go the way you want them to go, it's not because they will never happen. It's just that the timing for it at that point in time is not it. So let us learn to dissect and to see and discern the things that we are experiencing. Because some of the things that we experience, there's no need for us to go through them. But we go through them because asilalele, haramamele, onsleisterni, harutli. That is why certain things will just keep on happening. Is because we don't use these things. These beautiful flower pods called ears, we don't use them. And especially when we should, that's when really block and feel so la 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 la. That's what we do. Habadimo babua. Barba otlokomela. No, it's unnecessary. Listen, listen, fela, mamela. And from just what you are then there for listening to, you will know what to do. Guys, it's been an absolute honor for me to share this message with you. Please allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to be open to hearing from your ancestors. Allow their guidance and see what that does for you. But this thing of ignoring and hoping that you'll still be heard somehow, let's practice doing the right thing so that we don't have to go back and always repeat the same thing or for the same issue. Let's listen to our ancestors. Let's trust our ancestors. And without understanding, workmanship, working together, work together, teamwork with your ancestors to understand what's going on in your life. Don't guess. Don't go up on about who said, she said, he said, they said. Listen to what your ancestors have to say about you and why they're saying it, and be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Thokozani, Thokozani, Thokozani. GOGO Malanzala TV family.